Hi everybody, welcome to my channel of Kellie Reviews. In the background you'll hear my little baby girl. She's a 2-year-old. She's a black lab. She's the love of my life. She really is. I'll see if I can post her on here. I will. But the first book that I read was back in May when I started with Book of the Month. I was on the fence about getting any type of book. I'm like, oh, am I going to read it? You know, all those kinds of things, right? And so I give the book, all in all, maybe 1 or 2 out of a 5, right? And the reason I do that is because the first chapter was really good. I like a psycho thriller. I like reading a psycho thriller. I like watching one. After the first chapter, it literally moves so slow. It really does. No offense to people that really enjoy that book. I'm going to try it again. I mean, I own the book, so I'm going to try it again. The second book I read probably in a couple of weeks. I'm not a voracious reader. I don't read all the time. I'm not consumed with reading. I'm consumed with living. Hold on. All right. Sorry, I'm back. But the next book that I read grabbed me at the first chapter and did not let me go. I really enjoyed this book. After the lady from Kellie Reviews, because that's the first person I ever saw on YouTube that loved reading as much as anybody. I mean, it's awesome. I wish I had her tenacity. I wish I had her concentration, to do all that. I don't. Hands down, no. I don't have the concentration, the time, the desire to read all that much. I like losing myself in a book. But as far as the next one goes that I really, really enjoyed, I would give this book probably a 4 out of a 5. 5 would a number 5 for a book, 5-star rating. Oh my God. That would be the creme de la creme. The reason I say that is because since I love watching movies, I love watching videos, all that kind of stuff, right? Since I like watching videos on YouTube, right? Of y'all, right? Here's the thing. I would rather watch the movie than read the book to begin with. Granted, there's a lot more material in the book, but at the same time, it's like it's very hard for me to get involved into a book. But what I will say is that the only time I ever will give a book a 5 out of 5 is that if you can reel me in like a movie, that is the only way. And I'm not going to say that it's not possible. It is very possible. There's billions of books out there that are just crawling, or not crawling, but just begging for you to read it, right? So I figure, why not? I just haven't found the right book. And when I do find the right book, trust me, I will buy it in hard copy. I will get it in audio. I will get it in visual if it hopefully comes out in a movie. But as far as my reviewing, I review everything and anything that I'm doing. So the next book, without further ado, that I read and I really loved, I put a 4 to it, is Pretty Little Wife by Darby Kane. The pseudonym for this person is just, I mean, I looked for their name, their books, anything. And I will continue reading their material. The one thing I don't like in any material, like for instance, books, is typos. Typed words. I think I found one in Stephen King's It. I found a few in The Silent Patient, and then I found a few in The Pretty Little Wife. There's no spoilers. I'm not giving a spoiler period at all on any of these books. By far, that will be on my next thing. So, tune in till then.